Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Shunhead, a report from the Financial Times indicates that the United States is currently engaged in discussions regarding the potential expansion of nuclear weapons deployments within Europe. The report, citing 3 individuals briefed on the matter, suggests that the U.S. is signaling an openness to extending these deployments beyond the 6 countries that currently host nuclear-capable assets as part of NATO's nuclear sharing program. While the discussions are ongoing through NATO channels, officials emphasized that no agreement is imminent. The potential expansion seeks to allow more allies to host dual-capable aircraft capable of conducting nuclear strike missions. Countries along NATO's eastern flank, including Poland and some Baltic states, have reportedly expressed interest in hosting such bases. The initiative is intended to demonstrate Washington's commitment to maintaining its nuclear umbrella for European allies. This development follows recurring criticisms from the Trump administration regarding the defense spending of European nations and their reliance on the U.S. for conventional security. According to DW, a European Parliament committee has voted overwhelmingly to remove import duties on a range of U.S. goods, a crucial step toward implementing the U.S.-EU trade deal agreed last July. The decision, passed with 31 votes in favor and 6 against, aims to avert a renewed transatlantic trade war. U.S. President Donald Trump had given the European Union until July 4th to ratify the agreement or face higher tariffs on European exports. Under the deal, the U.S. will cap levies on most European imports at 15%, while the EU will scrap tariffs on U.S. industrial goods and ease access for agricultural products. The ratification had been delayed by various bilateral tensions, including Trump's threat of additional tariffs, his bid to annex Greenland, and U.S. legal uncertainties. To secure progress, EU lawmakers adjusted some terms, including pushing the deal's sunset clause to late 2029, after Trump's term ends. The full European Parliament is expected to vote on and formally approve the legislation in mid-June. According to a report by the Epoch Times, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has urged the United States to accelerate the delivery of anti-ballistic missile defense systems and interceptor missiles. Zelenskyy revealed in an interview that he recently sent letters to both the White House and the U.S. Congress, emphasizing that Ukraine's primary challenge in defending against escalating Russian airstrikes is not a lack of funding, but rather the limited global production capacity of interceptor missiles. To address this, he called on Washington to expand its manufacturing capacity and allow Ukraine to participate in joint production to boost local capabilities. Intelligence reports indicate Russia is preparing a massive new wave of drone and missile strikes. In response to these persistent threats, Zelenskyy expressed Ukraine's willingness to share its battle-tested military technologies, including advancements in drones, electronic warfare, and artificial intelligence, in exchange for sustained U.S. air defense support. Ultimately, Zelenskyy noted that the decision to extend further military aid remains in the hands of the Trump administration. According to Jaiji Press, Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi and World Bank President Ajay Banga met in Tokyo on Tuesday, where they agreed to deepen cooperation on energy security and the supply chains of critical minerals. During their meeting at the Prime Minister's office, Prime Minister Takaichi expressed hope that the World Bank would leverage Japan's advanced technology and expertise to support development projects in emerging economies. Additionally, she requested the international financial institutions' collaboration on Japan's energy initiatives aimed at supporting other Asian nations. Takaichi also urged the World Bank Group to actively increase its representation of Japanese staff. In response, President Bonga thanked Japan for its leadership and affirmed that the World Bank would continue its ongoing efforts to expand the recruitment and representation of Japanese professionals within the organization. According to a report by Lianhe Zhaobao, the European Commission is preparing to ease its fiscal constraints. This move aims to allow member states to launch temporary energy-related spending measures, thereby alleviating the economic pressure of high energy prices caused by the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. Sources cited by the Financial Times indicate that Brussels is exploring a plan that would permit EU countries to allocate up to 0.3% of their gross dollar product, GDP, to emergency energy subsidies for households and businesses. Crucially, this temporary spending would be exempted from the EU's strict 3% fiscal deficit limit, shielding member states from the risk of being fined by the bloc. If approved, this will mark the second adjustment to the EU's fiscal framework in less than 2 years. Last year, the EU activated an escape clause, allowing countries to spend up to 1.5% of their GDP annually on defense for up to 4 years without violating budget rules. Officials noted that the proposed 0.3% energy buffer would be integrated as part of this existing 1.5% defense spending exemption limit. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.